Crouse.
Now, if you think that Swedish cinema is all about isolation and despair, well, think again. It's not just a tortured Bergman-esque look at the human condition. In recent years, directors like Lukas Moodysson and films like Let the Right One In have redefined Scandinavian movies, quietly leaving behind the icy introspection typical of the best-known filmmakers from that part of the world. The latest Swedish film to gain international notice is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, a truly thrilling thriller based on a best-selling novel. Now, in the opening minutes of the film, a muckraking journalist for the controversial Millennium magazine loses a libel case brought against him by a Swedish industrialist. Before he begins his 3-month prison sentence, he's offered an intriguing job. Hired by the scion of another industrial dynasty, he is charged with solving a 40-year-old murder. In the late 60s, the scion's favorite niece disappeared, leaving no trace behind except for framed pressed flowers that arrive every year on his birthday. It's a cold case, one that the police haven't been able to solve, but the industrialist feels that the journalist's dogged style might be able to uncover some new clues. Aiding the journalist in his search is Lisbeth Salander, played by Noomi Rapace, a troubled computer hacker with a massive tattoo of a dragon on her back. Now, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a pulp thriller complete with Nazis and Bible references and bondage. There's nothing terribly highbrow about it, but there is a certain elegance to how the director slowly unfurls the clues, stretching the story tautly over the 2.5-hour running time. The plot shouldn't work. It has story shards all over the place, like the verdict in the libel case, the hacker and her evil parole officer, the disappearance, but the director keeps the storytelling as crisp as the sounds of a boot crunching on the snow that envelops the landscape. Now, top it off with some terrific performances, particularly from Rapace as the girl with the dragon tattoo. Also add in some melodrama and as twisted a bad guy as we've seen since Silence of the Lambs' Buffalo Bill, and you have a slow-burning mystery that builds to an explosive climax. If this was an American film, and it will be soon, the disgraced but dogged reporter might be played by George Clooney, the computer hacker by Kristen Stewart, and the obsessed industrialist by Christopher Plummer. But you know what? It wouldn't be any better than the Swedish version. See it in its original language before Hollywood snaps it up and ruins it.
Crouse.